everyone, it's Matt from Train Sim Society, and welcome back to the channel. Long time no speak. It's been a crazy week or so, honestly, in my life. I'm moving out of state at the end of October, so I've been trying to deal with that, making arrangements, getting things packed and cleaned. I have inspections that are coming up because I'm currently renting, and I'm going to be renting where I move as well. And then also, in the process of all of that, I fell ill with COVID, so I was out of commission for a while. It was pretty bad. I still have been able to sit down, play Train Sim World 5, enjoy it off camera, but I haven't really filmed much of anything. That is, of course, until today, until this video. We have a brand new update that just rolled out, so of course, like we've done with patches in the past, we're going to be going through the patch notes together for a full overview. The staff over at Dovetail does write that this is still one of our smaller updates and isn't a core. The teams are still working on large post-release patches that are mentioned on this thread in the coming weeks, as well as your feedback from early access and launch. So this is not the big kahuna that is coming, hopefully sometime soon. I'm crossing my fingers that we do see that sometime next month in October. So for the headliners for the core game, fixed an issue where the upgrade menu pop-up was displaying the wrong items and the prices weren't always visible. Fixed an issue on PS5 where the cursor would not be visible when viewing digital screens up close. Fixed an issue on PlayStation and Epic Games where the Cajon Pass trophy pass out wasn't unlocking after completing 10 services. As a note, this may unlock early than expected, but you should now be able to earn this achievement. So for achievements, they fixed an issue on Epic Games where multiple achievements were not unlocking across various TSW5 content, particularly drive X miles within the speed limit achievements and completing services for San Bernardino/Cajon Pass. So for West Coast Mainline, removed floating trees in the sky at Watford Junction, yikes, updated Wembley Central Station so that the player can now navigate between platforms 5 and 6 using the stairs. Class 350 fixed an issue where AI Class 350 trains would brake too harshly when slowing down. 1972 stock added missing third rail sparks. You know, for me, there has been this one issue. I've been having a crashing issue on one service in particular. It is on West Coast Mainline and it is in journey mode. I believe it's on the second chapter. I can't remember which service it is, but there is one journey mode service in particular where it crashes when I get to a certain point in that surface, just out of London Euston Station. I get a crash to desktop. Of course, I should know better than to go on the forums and report these things because just like usual, whenever I do that, the first thing that happens is people start gaslighting you and telling you that it's you, it's your computer, it's your mods, it's your game. I've done a fresh install, I've taken out all my mods, I've deleted cache files, I've verified my game files, and I don't receive this crash ever unless I'm on a specific service in journey mode where it crashes at the same exact point every single time. That doesn't tell me that's a me problem. That says that that's a game problem because the crash is consistent. I don't know, it just kind of annoyed me, but honestly doesn't really surprise me any either. We have one here for Frankfurt Fulda DBBR 114. Safety system sounds should now be audible and play when expected. So what was previously noted under the headliners is also in the full changelog core with the addition of adjusted pre-order decals to be visually correct, outlined arrow, and decal map. And there is one here for photo mode, fix an issue where the player could fall out of the world when exiting photo mode. Oh geez, I didn't have that happen to me. That's kind of crazy. So West Coast Mainline fixes, remove floating trees in the sky, Watford Junction, updated Wembley Central Station, fixed an incorrect texture on tunnel ceiling near Wembley Central. Grass sounds will no longer play when walking on platforms and crossings at various stations, added train stop heads, TWPS magnets, speed signs, and AWS magnets missing from Harrow and Wealdstone Station, added theater to signal WM902 inside South Hampstead tunnels on the DC line, fixed an issue of wall collision at Watford Junction to prevent players clipping underneath the world, fixed a semaphore disc displaying the wrong aspect at Queen's Park, fixed issue with an orange bar clipping through sign text on platform 5, adjusted AWS ramp setup between Hatch End and Carpenter's Park, and various localization improvements. So Class 350 fixed an issue where AI Class 350 trains would brake too harshly when slowing slowing down, fix an issue where the tooltips for door release and reverser were not appearing during the Class 350 introduction. 1972 stock added missing third rail sparks, fixed an issue at Queen's Park Station where passengers would not board or exit the train. Class 390 Pendolino. AI freight layers from Southeastern High Speed will now correctly show during the refreshing refurb scenario. Fixed an issue during the refreshing refurb scenario where the TASS alarm didn't sound. Compartment number displayed will now correctly match the numbers displayed on the train and in the pause menu. Fixed an issue where seats in Coach F incorrectly showed a G above them. Fixed an issue where Coach D luggage rack lighting wasn't working as expected. Fixed an issue where the DMS and DMFK couplers were misaligned. Frankfurt Fulda added 2 missing 500 Hz magnets at the entry of Frankfurt HBF. LZB distance counter will now count down to LZB end correctly. Fixed signal A329 to now correctly show a clear aspect. Fixed an issue with signal A728 not working as expected. Fixed a glowing OHLE wire in the tunnel near Rodenbach. Moved hectometer boards so that NBU signs are less noticeable around Schlocktener Tunnel. Fixed an issue where the signal F671 would not announce the 80 km/h for signal U642 and fixed an issue so Kenlicht will no longer activate ZS7 on certain signals. So for DBBR411 ICET, fix an issue where the player can clip through the restaurant car exterior door. DBBR114 safety system sounds should now be audible and play when expected. Fix a typo on train exterior where for the word region. DBBR146 fixed a typo on the emergency hammer for the word Miss Brock. Updated door sounds to in real life recordings and ensure they sound accurate. Fixed an issue where door audio could play over itself twice. DBBR423 updated door sounds to in real life recordings and ensure they sound accurate. And of course for DB Havens 344 updated brake physics and suspension to work as expected. There is one here for Bremen Oldenburg, fixed an issue where the SIFA alarm wasn't able to be heard in the external camera. So that's gonna be it for our patch today. You guys will have to let me know down below if you guys were experiencing any of these issues here that have been noted and fixed and rolled out. Again, this is not the main patch. There are gonna be post-release improvements. The big patch, we don't know when it's coming, but I can only speculate that it will likely be sometime next month in October, though I guess it is possible, maybe not, maybe it is coming sometime in November. Also, this would be a great time to throw in that there is currently a weekend sale happening only this weekend. So we start with root add-ons. This is for the 26th to the 30th of September. Maintalbahn, 40% off. Salzburg-Rosenheim, 40% off. Semmeringbahn, 35% off. And Long Island Railroad Commuter, 30% off. We have remastered routes for TSW4 and TSW5 players. Great Western Express, half off. West Somerset Railway, 50% off. Cathcart Circle, 60% off. And Dresden Riesa, 60% off. So if you're missing any of these routes, I definitely think that you should pick them up. And for Loco add-ons, Flying Scotsman, Amtrak Acela, both 60% off. Railhead Treatment Train, 45% off. And the Santa Fe F7 is 45% off. So if you haven't picked up the Acela Express yet, you've been waiting for a big sale, this is definitely your opportunity to go ahead and grab that. That's gonna be it for me and conclude this video. Of course, I wanna thank you guys so much for clicking and watching. If there's any more news or information, I'll be back as soon as possible. I do think there has been an update for the West Coast Main Line, not south, but north, which is in development. So I will definitely be sure to cover that very, very soon. Thanks for watching, take care, and happy rail simming. Bye guys.